Hello veterans, active military, and spouses of a veteran. All of you may be thinking about a VA loan. Today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of a VA loan. I'll touch first on the how it works, and then also at the end, if you want to read more about it, speak to someone, get a quote, I'm going to put a link down below in the description and also the first pinned comment of the video. So the first thing is that you need to have eligibility for a VA loan. So you need to check your eligibility as an active duty military personnel, a veteran, or the spouse of a veteran. You need to first have eligibility. And then the next thing is to understand whether or not a VA loan is right for you. It may or may not be. So those are some of the things that you're going to need to research, and then we can help you with also with regards to that research. The basic qualifications are that you must have, the first thing is you must have the income to qualify. And that income can be in the format of a job, or many of you are on permanent VA disability and you make enough money from those monthly disability payments to qualify for the job. You can also get your spouse, if your spouse is working, to be on the mortgage as well, to bring that income in to help qualify. The good news here is that you will not have a down payment. So that's one of the positives, which I'm going to go through in just a moment. But the primary residence factor is what's most important here too, is that VA loans are only for primary residences. They are not for purchasing an investment property. Now, that primary residence can eventually turn into an investment property for you if, let's say, you move out in a few years and you want to buy a new home and keep the old one with the VA loan on it. It's possible to do that, and now that home is an investment property. So a VA loan can be used to purchase a house. You can use it to refinance the house at the current mortgage balance to get a lower rate or lower your payment. You can do a cash out refinance with a VA loan. You can get what's called an IRRL, interest rate reduction refinance loan, which is a streamlined version where you don't have to go through the traditional paperwork similar to the FHA streamlined refinance. And then there's also the FHA one-time close, the VA one-time close construction loan, which is similar to the FHA version, where you can purchase a lot and build a home with zero down. The only issue is very, very few lenders are offering that program right now. So let's talk about the pros and the cons. So as I mentioned earlier, there's no down payment requirement for a VA loan if you've got fairly decent credit scores. For those of you who have extremely poor credit scores, the lender might ask for a little bit of a down payment as additional security. There's no private mortgage insurance, no PMI, which is a huge benefit for a VA loan. That means that you may qualify for a larger loan amount using a VA loan versus an FHA loan. Interest rates are going to be low. Closing costs are going to be as low as they potentially can be. It's not hard to qualify for. I'm just reading this off the website here. Again, low credit scores are allowed. As I mentioned, you can get a VA loan with scores as low as 500. Now, it's just not about the credit score. Your lender might see a few things on your credit report that need to be dealt with. You may need to manage some of that first, but you could still proceed with your VA loan even if your scores are in the low 500s. So what are some of the cons of a VA loan? One of them would be that you have to be eligible. It's not that anyone can apply for a VA loan. You have to have eligibility. The funding fee is a portion of the closing costs that are negative, but all in all, it's still a positive in the sense that you're not going to have upfront mortgage insurance premium like you would with an FHA loan, so there's a wash there. The home must meet various property requirements, so you can't just buy a house that's torn up unless you get some kind of a rehab loan tied to it. The home needs to pass inspection, and there's a lot of paperwork, a lot of different things that the lender has to go through for VA, which means it could take just a little bit longer to close than if you were just getting a conventional loan. So those are the basic pros and cons of a VA loan. If you have any questions, then we will be glad to discuss it with you. If you want to get pre-qualified, we'll help you with that too. Once again, just follow the link down below in the first pinned comment and also the description, and we will help you. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.